talked about the teacher. Class act. There you go. That's sportsmanship at its finest right there. That's a very class act on the part of Dom Sinibaldi. You hate seeing anybody.
For sure, Dom. He didn't cut anybody short. Just
Dom, get him at districts.
All right, let's go over. We're going to take a look at the awards now.
145 pounds. Presenting the awards is Roger Gay. I am proud to say that he is my brother. 1980 and 81 sectional champion. He finished third in the district tournament, as I said, to John Worley and John Allman also. Eventually the state champion and runner-up that year. And he graduated from East Stroudsburg, went on to coach at York High, 1989 to 92. He's currently a teacher at York High School. And he's a heck of a wrestler and a brother that I'm quite proud to call mine.
And I'll ditto that, Larry, along with the fact that he's nursing right now an ankle surgery that he had. But let's move on to who are the place winners at this weight class. Jason Sawicki from Redline was 4th place. Ryan Wentz from New Oxford took the 3rd place finish. Our runner-up, Tim Sullivan from Northern in a barn burner against Dave Dietrich. And Dave Dietrich from Spring Grove is a 1996 145-pound champion.
You guys, I want to echo what you say about Roger Gay. Roger Gay was one of the real good friends of my daughter Lori's all through high school, and he always was I always asked about her, and I always appreciated Roger for being that kind of guy. And you know, you guys come from a good family. I know that. We're going to go at 160 pounds. For Dover, we got Sean Peccano on the mat. You see him. He's 24-1 in the black. He's a senior, we say, and he goes against Keith Hoffman, another senior from Southwestern, and this should be an outstanding match.
I'll tell you, John, it'll probably come out within this match. This is a guy I'm a little high on right now, Sean Peccano. I think he is just wrestling extremely well at this time of the year, and I wish the best for him. I mean, not to take away from Huffman, but this guy, he's peaking at the right time, and I like the way he's wrestling. There's a 2-point takedown for Peccano. He's a good kid, and I'm telling you, he's got a state medal in his hands if he wants it. He's just got to wrestle a good tournament the next 2 weeks.
Well, you said he missed it last year, you know, but now he's going to go for it this year.
He's going to be walking away from this tournament. He's already earned his trip to the districts, and he could possibly run into the #1 ranked wrestler in the state, in Jason Rawls from Harrisburg. He's a senior.
Know what he did. Is Rawls the one that beat Bush last year?
You get that right.
Okay.
That's exactly right. Beat Bush in the districts, and then Bush come back and won the state medal at 152 pounds. Excuse me.
I still think he can go with any of them. Here's Peccano with the bar. Huffman is no fish, and he sticks it to his back.
John Peccano was last year. He was 19-6. He was second at 145 pounds to Jeremy Lusk. And Lusk went on to win the districts last year.
Huffman fighting off his back now. Here's Peccano, gets the headlock. He's back to chest. Huffman sticks the legs in. He'll try to roll him through when the opportunity presents itself, and there it is. 3-point near fall for Peccano, 2-point reversal for Huffman. Now it's a 5-2 lead for Peccano. Here's Huffman trying to roll through on a front headlock. Peccano knows where the edge of the mat is and just relaxes. Out of bounds, no change, 42 seconds to go in the first period. We'll go back to the center with Peccano leading 5-2.
We look at Sean Peccano in some of the matches we've seen. There's nothing close on this year. He lost the one loss. He lost to either to Matt Musser or John Solanko or John DeBoer of Pennsbury at the Carlisle duels, and that's the only mark on his blemish on his record this year.
There he is with a switch, hip heists out. Powers through, gets a 2-point reversal, leads 7-2 with 28 seconds to go. Peccano's only loss, I missed that, John, was 2.
Peccano, he lost to he lost to either Musser of Solanka or DeBoer of Pennsbury, and I think it was to be DeBoer of Pennsbury. He come back and beat Chuck Rogers of Osborne Park to place 3rd at that Carlisle tournament.
12 seconds to go in the first period. Peccano leads at 7-2. He's going to get cautioned. Improper starting position. He'll get a caution. Next time he would be penalized. So he's got a caution to give up before he gives up a point.
That should do it for the first period here, Larry. And Barry, it's a 7-2 lead. No. Might have called that a little too early. So it's 7-2. Peckino leads it after 1 over Keith Hoffman.
Hoffman, a dangerous wrestler.
Yeah, I tell you, Sean twice there. Maybe he's relaxing a little bit, getting a little tentative, but he relaxed and got stepped over there.
Here's Peckino with a stand-up, starting the second period in a down position. Go out of bounds, will come back to center. And no change. Peckino gets set. Sterner calls Huffman on, and here we go. Here's Peckino with attempted a switch. Now he comes right to his stand-up. Out of bounds, will go back to center as Huffman takes the weight. Peckino right to his chest. That's a tough fall. He hipped right through on him.
And we talked about Hoffman. You know, he's a dangerous wrestler. He's a pinner also. He got pins over Boyer of the Lone Catholic. Got a peck fall of Mendez of New Oxford. Jason Cromer, he's pinned from Susquehannock. He's got Matt Schaefer of Dallastown, and that's not an easy chore. He got a win over Baldry of Warwick. Yakamek of Penn Manor. And Rios of E-Town. So he's been on the mat with some goodies.
Boy, E-Town had a fine team.
John.
I don't know. I can't. My English is so good anyway, and then you guys give this to me.
You know, E-Town had a fine team this year, didn't they?
Yep, absolutely.
Surprisingly.
Here's Peckino with a 2-point reversal. It appears to be no. We got a caution or a question of each other here. Sterner looks to Byers and gets the 1-point escape. I think it's a good call. Again, Sterner holding the points there till the action completes. Good officiating. 7-0 lead for Peckino. Make that 8.
That's
Peckino in on a high crotch. Now goes to a double back trip. Huffman locking upper body, trying to throw him through. Peckino sticks Huffman right to his back for at least a 2-point near fall. Maybe. No, got a wave of 1, and that's it. 10-2 lead for Sean Peckino. Huffman was selling out there, looking for an elevation or something to stick Peckino to his back, and basically gave that 2 points away.
You're absolutely right, Larry. You know, he just go off the edge of the mat. I thought maybe we had somebody get their head banged there, but going to bring him back to the middle. It's 10-2 with 52 seconds left. We got a blood timeout here.
You know, Hoffman came here to this finals here. He took on a pretty scrappy guy there, Justin Lamson out of Northern. And Hoffman got the pin. Like you said, he's a pinner. At the 4:45 mark, but it wasn't an easy match for him. He also got a fall over Matt Schaefer at 57 seconds for his second pin over Schaefer this year. Then Peckino got an 8-4 win over Ryan Buchar. Was a tough match for him today. Buchar come out to do his job today. And then on the other side of the fence, he got an injury default over Rob Leckrone of Kennerdale.
Peckino in that semifinal match with Buchar took a shot in the head with the teeth, actually. It was, he butted heads, but the teeth went into his scalp. That's what they're tending to now. It broke open. So clean it up. Appear to have the bleeding stopped, and we'll get things underway. 52 seconds to go, second period. 160-pound finals. Sean Peckino of Dover in the top position. Keith Huffman of Southwestern in the bottom. Peckino stays with the flurry of action. They go out of bounds. We'll come back to center. No change. Huffman in the down position. Peckino on top.
.41 seconds left here. 10-2 lead. I think you might have stated that there, Larry. Here we go with Peckino. Huffman trying to switch. Peckino counters. It goes with a near leg cradle. He's got him locked up. Larry's got him on his back. No points yet. He steps back, relocks it up.
He's got to spread his base out a little bit there. He's trying to push things over, and he did not maintain a base. Peckino had a nice near leg cradle, but what he did is he tried to take Huffman over without spreading the legs and the head, making a tripod, what they call a solid base, settling chest on chest, and as a result, Huffman could roll it through. Nothing comes out of it. 16 seconds to go, second period, and Peckino leads at 10-2.
much as...
Keith Huffman is definitely has that potential to be dangerous. You can just, I don't know, right there.
So does Peccano, and he's got Huffman in trouble, or had him in trouble. It's exactly what you're talking about, Barry, the unorthodox style.
Exactly. I can't quite pinpoint it. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to say, but there's something that you could just see. He's one of those wrestlers that could put you in trouble without even realizing it.
So at the end of the second period, we got a 10-2 lead for Peccano over Huffman.
Huffman, as you said, Barry, with an unorthodox style, a lot of elevating, a lot of stepping over, and as you said, the ability to catch and stick, a good wrestler. Peccano has 2 minutes to go. He leads at 10-2.
That should be potentially dangerous there. They let it go. They come back to the mat. They go off. We got 1:52 left, and they're going to bring him back to the center, Larry.
Peccano will go in the down position again. Huffman will be on top. 1:52 to go in the bout. Peccano with a good stand-up, goes to hand control. Huffman brings him back to the mat, and he'll go on top with a cradle. Here it is. Gets a little bit sloppy with it. Peccano brings him over the top. Sean appears to be getting a little lax himself here. He's got to maintain his level of intensity through 6 minutes if he's going to venture up through the state tournament. It really has to be, in your mind, 7.5 minutes. You go overtime 2 periods every time. That's the intensity level they have to maintain. Peccano with a 2-point reversal with 1:37 to go in the bout, now leads at 12-2.
That was a little bit of a creative move there. He had an arm bar, reached across, tried to double it up, and just stack Huffman up. They went off the edge of the mat. They're going to bring him back to the center here. With 1:23 left, we got a 12-2 lead. Peccano of Dover over Huffman of Southwestern.
Huffman again with a head lever, Peccano with a head lever. What they call a head and arm. There it is again. Now we'll look for him to either bar this
Or cross chest.
Exactly. Clapstring the near wrist, he could sit under too. Now as Huffman turns to face him, Peccano drops to a double leg. There it is again. Huffman trying to elevate him, but Peccano knows it's coming there. Anticipated it, stepped over, and almost caught Huffman, but they ran out of mat. 56 seconds to go still. 12-2 lead for Peccano. Talk about the 1-2 punch, Barry. Whenever you have one good one, you have another one following or proceeding. Here you go with Peccano and Hostetter as you look down over our lineup. Dover's 171-pounder in the finals.
You know, you're talking about as they come and as they go. Peccano's has been a big name up here in Dover for a long time.
You know, John, as you were stating it, I was sitting here watching. We're going to see his dad present an award here, and he's watching his son wrestle. And it's interesting to see how a parent is not on the mat, but they wrestle the whole match. His dad's hitting every move in his seat that his son is hitting on the mat.
It'd be great to put a camera on it.
Now, when you get a teacher like that, like him and Sean McCleary and that stuff, they don't need the cameras to be on the mat. They can tell the kid after what he did for 6 minutes and tell him what mistakes he made and that stuff, and that's unbelievable.
25 seconds to go in the bout. Peccano leads 14-2. Out of bounds, back to center, 23 seconds to go. Tries a Granby roll. Peccano stays right with him as he steps over the leg. 15 seconds to go.
Coach Linker's got to be satisfied. He's got 2 in the finals. He's walked away with 2 golds. He's got 1 more coming up here. Chance for 3 for 3, but he's definitely got the first 2 as gold medalists. So we wind down here the 160-pound weight class.
Oh, Sean Peccano picks up another gold for Dover at 160 pounds here as he gets a 14-2 win over a real game sportsman type person, and Keith Huffman out of Southwestern, Dave Cox's group.
Brings us to 152-pound weight class. It brings us to the awards at the 160-pound weight class, and presenting these awards will be the champion's father, Larry Peccano, 1971 and 72 sectional champ at 112 pounds for the Dover High School. He was also a district champ in 1974. He coached the elementary program here at Dover for 6 years. All 3 of his boys have wrestled at the Dover program, and his son Sean has won this weight class this year, and I'm sure it is quite an honor for Sean Peccano to receive his medal from his father.
Fourth place finisher at this weight class is Ryan Buchar from Susquehanna, a senior. Third place finisher goes to Justin Lamison from Northern. Our 160-pound runner-up is Keith Huffman from Southwestern, and 160-pound gold medalist from Dover, a senior, Sean Peccano.
All right, that takes us right up there. It takes us to the 170 or 89 pound.